welcome back to my channel. Hey, I know you guys are looking like where your girl been, where you been at, who you been with, where and where. I already know, but I will explain that in a different video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 different ways to stay motivated. And before we get into all of that good stuff, let me tell y'all, I am back for good this time. I know I said the last time, but no, for real, I'm back this time, and every week you guys will be seeing a video from wow, this quarantine season really got your girl motivated to just go for it. So let's just go ahead and get right into the video. Very first thing that I have to stay motivated, of course, is to have goals. You got to have goals, y'all. Got to have goals. Write them down. Your short-term goals, your mid-term goals, your long-term goals. Your short-term goals could be, I want to get a job within the next 2 weeks. Your long-term goal could be, I want to graduate from college. And your mid-term goal could be, I want to graduate from college. And your long-term goal could be, I want to have a nice house and be able to travel all over the world. That's how you should have it set. And you also should have it to where you are looking at these goals constantly. Just don't write them down and then just say, well, I wrote them down, and then throw it out the way. No, have these goals on paper, y'all, and keep them. And don't also be that person that, oh, I got my goals in my mind, so I don't really need to write. No, you write your goals down. I could stress how serious it is to write them down, and it always feels good that once you wrote them down, when you go back to it and be able to like check them off, like, oh yeah, I remember when I said I wanted to do that, check, I did it. I remember when I said I wanted to do this, check, and did it. It always is a good feeling, I promise y'all. So write your goals down and write your goals out, and don't ever think that a goal is impossible. If your goal is to walk the moon, then baby, you better write it down and say, my goal in the next 5 years is to walk the moon. Okay, y'all got this. Moving on. So the next way to stay motivated, you guys, is very, very similar to the first one, but is to have a daily to-do list. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by write down a daily to-do list, I mean write you down some to-dos, some things that you want to accomplish within a day. You guys, we have 24 hours to get stuff done. We got 24 hours, believe it or not. We got 24 hours to get stuff done. And I'm not gonna lie, once you're productive, that day kind of goes by really quick, right? So write it down. Let's say I have a planner, and on the planner it has like a day. Well, yeah, get you guys a planner, but on the planner it has like the day and the date, and I'm able to write a to-do list or some things that I want to get done or some things that I need to get done on that day. And towards the end of the day, once I've seen that everything is done and everything is good, guess what? I'm checking it off. And don't that just feel and sound so good that at the end of the day you got accomplished everything that you had set your mind to do? It keeps you going, it keeps you motivated, it keeps you inspired. So always have that daily to-do list. And if you don't have a planner, what I used to do is use a old dusty rusty composition notebook, and I will put to do, I will put the date, and I will put a list of things that I knew that I wanted to get done within that day. I'm telling you guys, this helps motivate me, it helps pushes me, and it helps really keep me going and keep me on the right track, because your girl get lazy sometimes, like we all do, and we just like, oh, forget it, it's life, oh well. Now we are moving on to step 3. If I haven't listed it, it's gonna be every time I talk, it's gonna be at the bottom of the screen. All right, so next is to find a mentor and people that inspire you. What do I mean by that? Well, baby child, honey boo boo, shawty boo boo honey, I simply mean find someone who is in your shoes, quote unquote. Or let me say this, find somebody who one day you want to be like them. Like, okay, let me use me for an example. Let me use me for an example, right? So I want to be eventually be able to confidently speak in front of a crowd of people. I don't like public speaking. I really don't like speaking in front of people. I don't. It scares me so bad to where like I have to literally keep talking to myself like, Marisha, calm down. Marisha, calm down. You know how you get the bubble guts? And that's what starts to happen when I know that I'm speaking in front of people, right? So I know my mentor, I know like 3 of my mentors who are so confident and they could just walk in front of a room and they just be good to go. They don't have to, you know, think about it. They don't have to keep on pondering over it. They don't have to do anything. They can go into that room and baby, they set fire all over that room, okay? And that's where I want to be. So I look at my mentors and I'm like, I know that one day I will be able to get to that point in my life. I look up to them. So find you someone who you can look up to, whether you be an artist, maybe it's somebody who's been in the artist game or who's been working the artist game. Get inspired by that person. Be inspired by that person. If you're a fashion designer like me, I want to be around someone who's in the fashion industry, who's been doing it, who knows the ropes and the ways that could teach me. Find you a mentor. And not only that, find you people who are where you want to be as well. Have a friend group of people of where you want to be. Find you a mentor. Find you a group of friends or a group of people who you can constantly be around and help mentor you and help inspire you and motivate you. Because I know if I'm around somebody and I want to be where they are, guess what? I want to be around them. I want to be around them because they know insight. I want to be around more business like people. I want to be around more people who cook. I want to be around more people who bake. I want to be around those people so it can help me and move me into who I am purposed to be. All right, so my 4th one, and I don't want to hear it, oh, holier than thou. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the comments. I don't want to hear the people saying it because you already know I got a rep guy. I don't care what nobody's talking about. I don't care. I don't care what nobody's talking about because I'm going to rep God 24/7. Period. Pooh. All right. So the 4th one is to keep God first in everything that you do. You have to keep him first. You got to. In order for you to move, in order for you to stay motivated, in order for you to just keep on pushing into your purpose, you got to keep him first. Why? Because who are you really doing this for? Are you trying to strive for success for yourself? Or are you trying to strive for success for other people? What are you doing this for? Why do you want to be a famous chef? Why do you want to be a famous artist? Why do you want to be a fashion designer? Why do you want to be a doctor? Why do you want to be these things? Is it for self-recognition and self-satisfaction? Or is it truly to help somebody else out? I say this all the time. People, I hear them saying all the time that they want to have a business and they want to be entrepreneurs, right? I hear this all the time. I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. But to be an entrepreneur and to have a business, you have to serve people. When you go into a business, you're selling a product that's going to help benefit someone else. When you go into a service business and you owning a service instead of a product, you are servicing somebody to help benefit and meet the needs of other people. So who are you really doing this for? Who are you really doing this for? And you have to check your motives every single last time. You got to check it. Okay, am I doing this just for me? Am I walking in pride? How am I walking? You got to check yourself every single last time because it'll show who are you doing this for. It'll show whether you're doing this for God or whether you're doing this for yourself, because you will only be striving to make yourself look good. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. I know that's an old saying. All the grandmas, if you feel me, say it with me. Check yourself. For real. Because you got to know exactly who you are doing this for. Are you doing this to serve God and serve other people, or are you doing this to serve yourself? So check your motives. Let your motives be the #1 thing that you check when you are staying motivated. And let me tell you something else. When you are doing this for other people and you are doing this for God, you never lose your passion, because you know you're not just doing this for yourself. Huh? Let me say that again. Say that one more time. When you, me, are doing this for God and you're doing this for other people, it's kind of hard for you not to be passionate about doing it, or for you not to be motivated to do it, because you're doing it for other people. You're not doing it to please you. Once you do it to please you, and you don't end up with the results. Yeah, when you don't end up with the results that you wanted, then you start to lose your passion. Then it starts to show, okay, well, who was I really doing this for? Was I doing this to satisfy God, or was I doing it to satisfy me? So keep God first. That's always going to be your motivation. He's always going to be your tool. He's always going to tell you when you're messing up, or when you know you need to get on your feet. He's always going to be motivating you to take action and to do what it is that you have to do. Okay, so another thing that I want y'all to get from that, from keeping God first, is action. That's another way to keep you motivated. I know I said 5 ways, but I snuck a 6th one in there. Okay, action. You got to have action, and you got to be determined to do whatever it is that you are purposed to do. So if you know that you are purposed in your life to be an artist, then guess what? I need to do the necessary things and the necessary fundamentals to, guess what, be an artist, right? So you got to take action. Faith without work is what? Dead. All right, moving on to the next one. Right. Our last and final one, right? It is faith, baby. Faith. Hallelujah. Faith, baby. Faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. Now this really ties it to what I was just talking about as far as keeping God first, but it kind of like it's a second part to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have faith. And yes, you gotta have faith in God, but baby, you gotta have faith in yourself. You gotta have faith in yourself. You gotta have faith in yourself, okay? You have to believe that you can actually do it. You start losing motivation when you believe that you can't do it. Speak to somebody who been through it, okay? There's a lot of times where, a lot of times, okay, where I have doubted myself in the past. And I doubted myself because guess what? I felt like it was too big for me. I felt like whatever I was purposed to do was too big for me, and nobody want to listen to me. Nobody wants to hear my voice. I can't be that designer. I can't. All of that I was listening to, and eventually I lost my motivation because I'm like, I really can't do this. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta have the faith to do it, because if you don't have the faith to do it, that shows as well, right? You have to believe that you are purposed, okay, to do whatever it is that you were sent here to do. Okay, you have to believe that. You have to believe it. It's a have to. In order for you to move forward and to be what you need to be, you have to have faith to do it. Of course, like I said, you gotta have faith in God, but you also gotta have faith in yourself, because if you don't have faith in yourself, it's gonna show, and you're gonna lose motivation. You're gonna lose motivation. So those are my 5 different ways. I also want to go back to my first one that I said about the goals. Vision board. I know in the beginning of the year, everybody and their grandmother, their sister, their brother, their cousin, their uncle, their auntie, bird, cat, dog, fish, and rat did a vision board. I need to stop. But they did a vision board. Now, it works. Vision boards work. Vision boards work. Okay? But guess what else work with vision boards? Faith. You see what I did? You see what I did there? Faith work with vision boards. faith work with vision boards. You can look, I literally have my vision board up from 2019 because some of the goals that I still have for 2019 I still want in 2020. Okay, and it's up hanging on my wall. Don't just hang it on your wall and do what I do sometimes and just walk past it. You have to look at that thing and stare that thing in the eye and say, I'm going to do this. So that also ties in with your faith. You have to have the faith to believe that you can do it. And one more thing that I want to add, because y'all, I just want y'all to be motivated. With all this stuff that's going on in this world and this quarantine season, we all in the house feeling like we don't have nothing to do. No. You got something to do. You got work to do. Okay? So another little thing that I just want to throw out there, just want to reel out there real quick, is what I used to do, what I need to start back doing, is quotes. I posted up quotes, whether they were scripture from the Bible or scripture from poets or scriptures that I saw on Pinterest.com/motivational quotes. I quoted me some stuff up and I put it on my wall so every day I could see it. Whether it be a quote of, you're beautiful. If you read that every single last day and say that out of your mouth every single last day and speak that out of your mouth every single last day, guess what? You're going to eventually begin to believe it, right? So if you post up on your wall or your mirror or somewhere, wherever you can see it, right? If you post up, I can do it, and you read that every single last day and you start believing it and you start having the faith to believe that you can do it, guess what? You're going to believe it. So that's another little tool. Those are ways, you guys, to stay motivated. I was trying to make sure I went through everything. But those are good and awesome ways, guys, to stay motivated. I want y'all to be motivated. I want y'all to get to y'all purpose. I want y'all to get there. And know that I do write, you guys. I write. This is my business book. It's all the time that I spend with the Lord himself. I write stuff down. I truly do write stuff down in order to keep me motivated. You know, you have to stay motivated. You have to get to your purpose. With the times that we in, you got to get there, okay? All right, and I want to see you get there. But know that you are. You are because he is. And you are wonderful and beautiful in the way that he created you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made out of the image of God. And I want you to be motivated and stay motivated. And don't be worried about the haters. Don't be worried about the other voices. Don't be worried about the other people. Okay, do your thing, boo. Do your thing, because you are awesome and mighty in all of your ways as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and took some notes for this video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of these videos, and comment down below. Let me know that you enjoyed this video, okay? I like seeing comments. I ain't gonna even lie, I like it. But yeah, and turn on that notification bell, because like I said, your girl is posted every week now. Posted every week. Can't exactly tell y'all what day, but just know your girl is posted. All right, so I love y'all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.